Hey, it's Thursday, July 1st, and this is Educated Guess. Welcome to Educated Guess. Andy with Wildwater River Guides here once again, giving you another update for this weekend. And what we got going on up here in my neck of the woods, the Cle Elum River, it's still holding in there. We just came off, all that hot weather, and it's on its way down. But there's one last chance I would say to get on there. It's hanging in just at the bottom end of medium. So if you're looking for your last chance to get on the upper stretches of China Gorge, then now would be the time, because it's probably down and out. Over here on the Cooper River, it's finally starting to come down, and we're looking at a generously padded medium, kind of lower end to high. So it's starting to get down to reasonable levels, and it'll probably be great this weekend if it continues to drop slowly. I just drove up to check out the headwaters of the Cooper just to see what the snowpack's looking like, because I am curious about how long this is going to last. And there's still snow, not a lot, but there is some. Can't see much, but when you get out in the middle of the lake, then you can see we still got a decent amount of snow. So across the state, it looks like our temperatures are kind of getting more mild. When I say mild, it's still hot. The Wenatchee Valley is still 90s at least, and my neck of the woods is still 80s, and a lot of other places still warm like that. But that means that our rivers are kind of getting a little more mild. Not low by any means, but they're coming down a little bit. So over on the east side, we got the Wenatchee River is probably going to be somewhere between 8,000 and 7,000 for the weekend. Icicle Creek, I would guess, is going to be around 1,300 CFS. And just talked about Cooper and Cle Elum, they're both in for the time being. Over on the west side, it looks like our Skykomish River is going to be between 6,000 and 5,000. And that gets me thinking about top tide. I'm still not very familiar with top tide's level, but I feel like the middle range for the main sky is kind of a good indicator for a top tide. So if anybody's got any better information than I do, or even better, a visual, then maybe there's an option there. Middle, we just had a great time last night for the Middle Fork Championship, and I don't think it's done yet. I think it's still got one last weekend. It's gonna stay above 1,100 CFS is my guess, but we'll see. So that's it for this episode of Educated Guess. Again, I just want to say a huge shout out to Nick for putting on that Middle Fork Championship race on the middle last night. It was awesome. It's great to see everybody out there. I had a blast, and I would love to see more stuff like that coming out. Such a wonderful course to do it on. Great stretch of water, not too much flat water, some good rapids. I kind of have another section of river in mind that could be very similar in that characteristic in the Class 3 range. So if anybody's interested on having another event that could potentially happen later in the summer, let's talk. I think I might be able to stir something up. But anyways, that's it for this one. Enjoy the warm weather, the warm water that's coming around. Until next time, take it easy. Go Habs.